Hello, everybody. My name is Ian Lamont. I am the author of Lean Media. I write and I talk about Amazon and using different Amazon programs all the time. And today I'm going to be talking about Amazon stores and how to check out the traffic and other details relating to your Amazon store. So I'm a publisher. I also sell private label products on Amazon that my company manufactures. I own a brand. So I actually own several brands. And one of them, this is my Amazon store. It's called Easy Genie. It's pretty basic, has the top selling products, have some stock photography up here. And if you have an Amazon store, after you've been using it for some time, maybe a few weeks or a few months, you might want to see how things are performing. So things that I'm interested in are how these different pages are performing. I have the home page. Everybody has that on their store, plus optional pages. So I've created 3 extra pages here. I want to see if people are actually using these pages, and I want to see how people are buying stuff on the store. And the way that people typically get to the store is, let's take one of my products here. Oops, let's see if I can see the review. Let me do it. No, it's not. Anyways, if you go to amazon.com/easygenie, you can get to this particular store. But if you're searching on Amazon and you go to one of my product pages, it'll say Easy Genie. If you click on that, then it will take you right to this page. So let's take a look and see some of the insights related to the Amazon store. Now, to access your Amazon store, to either edit it or to check out the traffic or other details, you have to be logged into Amazon Seller Central. I will also mention that if you do not have an Amazon store and you want to create one, there are some things you have to do first. One of them is having a registered trademark on the U.S. Principal Registry, the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office Principal Registry. That's outside of the scope of this particular video, how to do that. But if you do have a trademark and you've registered it with Amazon Brand Registry, then you can create a store in Amazon Seller Central. You will need an Amazon Seller Central Pro account. I think they charge about $40 a month right now to do that. But this is a really great way to expose your brand and to give people a different view of your brand when they're surfing on Amazon. So it's not just the product page you're seeing; it's actually the other stuff that you have, the other products you have, maybe some special messaging. If you have a video, like I've created a video, I had somebody create a video for me, extra text and whatnot. So this is really, really useful. Okay, insights. Go to Amazon Seller Central. At the very top, you'll see a bunch of different places, items you can select. Go to Stores, Manage Stores. Of course, you have to have a store. I do. Click View Insights next to your brand. And I find this stuff fascinating. I think a lot of people who do businesses on Amazon, they really like to keep an eye on the traffic and the sales and whatnot. And to be honest with you, my brand is pretty small. So I haven't had a huge amount of sales, about $300 worth of sales just off of the brand page. But I'll take those sales. I think that's great that people have come to my page, to my Amazon store, and they've made some purchases based on that. By the way, sales is gross sales. That's the sales as they take place on Amazon. It's not your net, and it's also not your profit. Keep that in mind. So $300, that may look great, but remember, Amazon's taking a cut. You have other costs you have to deal with, including the cost of creating the store, the cost of using Amazon Seller Central, etc. So you really need to be aware of your cost to understand how effective that is. And this number here, that's not quite an accurate representation of the money that's going to show up in your bank account. Okay, now that that's out of the way, here are the other things that you can see just on the overview. So I can see in the last 30 days, 159 visitors. Some people have visited the site multiple times. They've reloaded the page, or they've checked out a product, then gone back to the page. And you can also see things like the number of views over time. You can change the date range. So you can just do it. Let's just do the last 7 days. Okay. So this shows on an average day, there's this is the number of views. So there's maybe 10 views, sometimes less than that. The average is 5.38. That's not great. Sometimes I've found that the data takes a little bit of time to catch up, though. Okay. And then I can see in the last 7 days, there's been $39 or $40 worth of sales. And I can tell, I know how much my products are priced. So this is probably between 2 and 4 products that were sold based on people hitting this particular page. So that's the overview. That's interesting. Let's go back to the last 30 days. Okay. So yeah, so you can see it's an average of seven views per day to my site. Down here, there's an overview of the sales per visitor, sales per order. This is really huge. So actually, it shows that people, on average, when they come to make a purchase after visiting that page, they make, they do $27 worth of sales per order. That's interesting to me in this number too, 1.55 units per order, because many of my customers, they only buy one thing at a time. But actually, the people who are coming to this page, they're actually buying about 1.5 units per order. So that's pretty interesting. And then down here, it shows day by day how the sales are breaking out on there. Okay. You can drill down a little bit more by clicking on the left to see more details about the traffic. So there's sources of traffic. Here's what this all means. So let's just talk about the sales. So there's total about $300 worth of sales, gross sales on Amazon in the past 30 days. Amazon organic traffic, that just means like people searching and browsing and poking around. I think also other sources, that includes people actually hitting the detail pages for my products and then clicking on the brand name, which is Easy Genie, and they're popping up and they're seeing this particular page. The good thing about both of these things is that it's basically, a lot of that is free traffic. There's people browsing around or clicking around. However, some of it may be driven there by advertising. I'm buying on Amazon through Amazon advertising program. So that's important to keep in mind. I hope actually that Amazon starts to break that out a little bit better so I can see what is truly organic traffic, such as this, plus traffic which might be paid advertisement or something else. And then sponsored brands, that is a type of advertisement on Amazon. It is showing that. Okay. This is really interesting to me. Top pages by views. You can also do it by sales. Let's just change it to sales. So all of the sales that are taking place on the Easy Genie store are through the home page. Let's just take a quick look at the site. This is the home page. And this is actually where people land if they click on Easy Genie, either in search or on a product page. They'll hit this page first. No sales through these other pages I've created. Large print genealogy for kids are top rated. Let's actually take a look at views. Okay, so in the past 30 days, there's been about 215 views of my pages. Almost all of them, 196, are the home page. Some people do click on large print, like 5% of the people when they come here, they'll click on the large print to check out that particular page. But for sure, many people, they just browse the homepage. So your homepage, that tells me my homepage has to be really optimized for selling stuff. And what I've done actually is put my best-selling items, or the ones I want to sell the most, at the top. So that's good to know. Other things you can take a look at, sales. One thing I would like to see is actually the products that are being sold. It's not really telling me that information. Pages, I think I just talked about that. 214 pages in the past month. Most of them are to the home. There's some other data over here. And then sources, which doesn't really explain it that well. But this data can really give you some insight. So just by visiting this particular dashboard here, I can see that, first of all, most people who are coming to my Easy Genie store, they're visiting the homepage. They're not looking at the other one so much, which tells me that either I don't need to spend so much time on this, or maybe I need to rethink what these pages are called, like large print. Maybe I should change it to large print genealogy or something else just to make it more attractive. And then also most of the sales are taking place on the homepage, which is great for the homepage. It says that I've optimized that properly, but maybe that's a sign that I need to figure out how to convert visitors to these other pages into people who are buying things. For more information on how to get the most out of Amazon, how to use different types of Amazon products such as Amazon Advertising, Amazon Stores, Amazon Seller, Amazon Advantage, I've written a book about creating media and also the business of media. If you go to leanmedia.org, you can learn about the book. If you go to blog, you can see the blog posts I've written about this, all kinds of stuff related to media and selling. And then if you go to video at the top here, YouTube channel, click on that, you'll see all the videos I've created. I've created a lot now, and I keep on regularly releasing them. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again on leanmedia.org or on my YouTube channel.